Welcome to Anti Chats and Tarot. We're talking to Aries. Hello, Aries, and welcome in. Okay, let's get to your message. I already did some meditating and some scrying, and I've got some messages from that for you. So I saw a lot of squid energy. This can be adaptability energy. Maybe you're very adaptable to your environment. Always have been. This is also something's a mystery here, though. There's a mystery here. And I got the energy, too, of feeling like maybe you're alone and you have no allies. A survival mode. And I feel like the energy that helps you is more what treats the whole, not parts. Like a treatment for you would be something that treats your whole body, you as a whole person, not just your symptoms, in other words. So treating the physical, the mental, and the spiritual, as opposed to just addressing the symptoms. Reiki could be very beneficial to you as well. Energy healing. Let's look at some oracles too. Here we go, Aries. Tick-tock. Oracles for our Aries. Yen. Truth be told. Tick-tock. Talks about timing being fluid. There is no set time. It's not linear. You don't have to do certain things by a certain age. Time is fluid. Yen. This is a more feminine energy. Let things come to you. And truth be told. Open up to the truth here. What's the mystery, Aries, that we're talking about? Open up to love, maybe. Remember, we're treating the whole person, not just the symptoms. It's also one of the messages. Adaptability, also one of the messages. This truth be told talks about honesty, accepting things at face value, coming out of denial, the willingness to be transparent, clarity of communication. There is the truth, which is the essence of a thing, and then there is a truth, subjective, according to the philosophy of the adherent or believer. This is not a time for debate about which truth is truer. This is a time when you are called to proclaim your truth out loud and be willing to be transparent, honest, open in your communication with others and with yourself. Nothing less than surrender to what is, peeling off the layers of denial that keep you tied to an illusion. This will set you free. And I am getting a sense of maybe a little bit of love here, relationship. Let's look at that real quickly too. People tell you who they are very quickly if you are willing to listen to what they say and pay attention to how they behave. This card tells you to engage in heartfelt, open conversations. It's time to see the truth about what you share with each other and tell the truth about who you are and what you need. No one can do that for you. Remember that your truth is always based in your personality and experience up till now. A higher truth will be found after you communicate honestly and see how doing so has helped you become more attuned to yourself. Don't hold back, speak your truth, and listen. Maybe that's the mystery that was hinted at earlier. Some sort of mystery here. Be more in your truth, but let that come to you. You know, I often talk about quieting the mind because I think it's so beneficial. Meditation. Let the answers, let the truth come to you when your mind is quiet. Yen. It's not going after it. It's letting it come in. Energy. Tick-tock. You don't worry about timing here. Don't worry about the hustle, bustle, rush of the day. You Stay in a more fluid energy while you're uncovering this truth that is yours. Let's grab another oracle here. In between worlds. You see, when you get on the other side of this, how colorful things are. You may not even realize how dull and bland things are and colorless things are right now until you get on the other side of this. Some sort of mystery, yeah. A feeling of you're all alone, you have no allies, and you're in survival mode. Not for you. That energy is not for you. Survival mode. And then this flips, not for you. I'm taking that as a very congruent sign. Survival mode is not for you. You know, you don't have to be strategic like the chess and be moves ahead and living your life like that. Like, I have to stay in survival mode and be moves ahead of the other person or the situation. I have to be several moves ahead. Last oracle here. Why? Ask yourself, what are your motivations here? What are your whys? Why are you living like this? What is your mystery? What is the truth you don't want to see? Ask yourself some of those questions. Then listen. You're the yin energy. Let it come to you. No timetable here. Take as long as this needs. Release that survival mode. See yourself as treatment of the whole person, physical, mental, spiritual. Don't just treat the symptoms. You're doing some sort of band-aid work here, and it does have to do with your truth. Okay? But it's a duller world than what you're due if you stay in this survival energy. Okay? Okay, one moment, please. Okay, let's get into the tarot. Very interesting message for you, Aries. I feel very solemn in this energy. What is your truth? Don't just treat the symptoms. What is your truth? You're very adaptable, but I feel like that's you treating symptoms. Let's treat the whole of you, the sun, the enlightenment, the actual true truth to your happiness. What is the truth of your happiness? And maybe this is a nod to just treating the symptoms, you know? It's blocking you, or it's just somehow treating that area. Let's treat the whole. Messages for our Aries, please. Temperance in the reverse. Yeah, you're thrown off here. Something's out of balance. The Judgment in the reverse. This is asking you to just be who you are. Why do you feel like you can't be that? Let's find out. What's this Judgment in the reverse here, Spirit? Why can't our Aries just be who they are? What's the message there? Ten of Cups. You feel like if you are your true self, you won't be as liked. It will be more problematic. Just be yourself. Therein lies your happiness. What's the problem here, Spirit, with? Maybe that's the mystery. If I'm my true self, I won't be as well received. King of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. My true self is outgoing and accomplishes what I set out to do. And I put that above all else. You're successful at everything you do. That is very important to you, but is also some sort of lack here for you. What's the lack here, Spirit? Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm hearing because I have to be good at all things. Because I have to be successful. Somehow you have learned this, or you have adopted this, or you feel like this. That's the survival mode. That King of Pentacles is exactly what we're talking about. That survival mode that you're constantly in. But there's a lot of lack here, which we've seen many different ways in the cards. It's the lack of that fabulous, colorful life. It's the lack of that truth with self. Get in tune to those motivations. What are your whys here regarding how you're living? Know that you don't always have to be successful at everything. That's too much pressure on you. There's always help. Okay, I'm hearing. Okay, so the survival mode, I'm always on my own. Look, she's in that survival mode. I'm always on my own, but there's always help. And the Five of Cups too. She just does one little quarter turn of her head and she sees all this help that's available to her. The light that's on in this building right next to her. She does not have to be out in the cold. She or he, no gender in tarot, just the energy. This person does not have to be out in the cold by themselves, trying to nurture themselves by themselves. There is help available. This card always talks about help being always available. Okay, so that's your mystery maybe. Although I think is seeing the help that's available to you. Although I think your mystery has something to do with this truth you don't want to see or bring to the surface here. In the reverse, I have the Chariot and I have the Six of Swords. It's not seeing the truth, which I think is correlated to this mystery that we hinted at in the scrying. It's the key that gets the wheels going again. So sit quietly and let the truth come to you and be honest with yourself about what that is. About your situation, about your life, about yourself. About you as a person. Because otherwise the wheels get stagnant, the energy gets stagnant, nothing's moving here. And the Chariot is fast motion. So when it's in the reverse, like nothing's happening and it's just choppy water. It's just an uncomfortable spot you're in right now until you just get clearer with yourself on some things here. More messages for our Aries. Do I take that clump? Sure. Let's go for it. Okay. Three of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Four of Swords. Wow, very strong cards here. Get clear on your collaborations and what they mean to you. Make new ones if you have to. Work at new ones if you need to. Get clear on the truth again here with the Knight of Swords coming at you fierce. Like if you don't get clear with it, it's going to hit you over the head type thing. Right is worth the cost. Whatever is right is worth the cost. You know this intuitively. You're highly intuitive, very sharp. You know, you have been the skilled chess master. You have been steps ahead of others. Now use that same sort of skill in a manner that's helpful to you, making you whole. And this will require some time out on your part. Let that yin energy work for you. Let the answers come to you. Take a time out, rest. When you stay in the hustle bustle world, you can't work at this. It's very important that you work at this. And the hustle bustle world is maybe just also making you burnt out. This is very important to your future and your future moves and your future health, physically, mentally, spiritually, the wholeness of you. See that very clearly. 8 of Pentacles. Maybe this will be a change in your career even. This will also be your purpose. This work helps you find your purpose in life. That's huge. Does it get any bigger than that? Does it get any, Is there anything more huge than finding your purpose in life? Just be yourself. Just be yourself. Might be very creative. Maybe something outside of the box and you're worried about, the King of Pentacles, they're pretty straightforward with what they're after. And, not the most creative, definitely successful, maybe not the most creative king of the 4 kings. I see that you're very creative. And I also see that you're being asked to just be yourself, and therein lies your success. But there's some mystery here that you're holding back, showing that true self. Remember, we're talking about the truth be told. Know thyself, be thy true self. Is the energy. Know thyself and then be that self. It's definitely the energy. More messages for our Aries. Knight of Cups. And come at this with love. And come at yourself with love. Absolutely. And as I often say on this channel, the energy that you give out is what you'll receive. So you'll have that energy of love coming towards you as well. One moment, please. Okay, so we just had the Knight of Cups come out, and we're going at this with love, as well as the reciprocating energy that we give off will come back to us. Love. People coming at us with love. And the Lotus, oh my gosh, is all about surfacing through the mud. This lotus flower surfaces under very tough conditions, under very intimidating conditions. They surface. They bloom with their truth. The truth comes out, like it or not, on the surface here. Okay, Aries, so lots of interruptions, energy interrupted, and I feel like that is evident of how you're living or the kind of energy that you're under a lot. We're talking about going at things with love and things coming back to you in love. And then there's an interruption and there's another interruption. So I apologize for that, but also I feel it's indicative of the energy that you're in. So you notice that throws me off now. And I'm thinking, okay, where did I leave this? And how do I get back into this? And your message is get clear on this truth and get quiet and don't let timing throw you off. Interruptions, people wanting to throw you off, that type of energy. Get very submerged in this energy of having things come to you, of really testing your knowledge on your truth and being clear on that, knowing what's not for you, knowing what your motivations are, and being your true, authentic self here moving forward. Even though you feel like there is a hint here of I won't be well received, it does lead you to your purpose. May lead you to a whole different career move. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Pentacles. This is investing in self. This is what this message is all about. This is what this read is all about. Start investing in yourself. Find out about that mystery that I think is surrounding this truth. Truth be told. Let it be told. Know thy truth. Stand in thy truth. Be thy truth. That is how you're going to treat the whole, not the symptoms. That is going to be how you let go of this feeling of, I'm in survival mode and I can only count on self. Remember, there is help all around you. As you try and do this on your own, reach out for help if you need to. Don't be just in survival mode. And that was part of my scrying. So I want to bring that back to the forefront. And don't let these interruptions keep happening. This is unexpected, but it throws you off what you're trying to focus in on. And maybe for some of you that's being done on purpose and maybe not. But don't let it throw you off. Let's grab a charm for Aries. It's the dog. Be loyal to thyself. Be loyal to self here. You know, you have all kinds of experience being loyal to others and putting others above you and putting experiences for others that others benefit from above you. Now the energy is focus on yourself and focus in on what you want and focus in on your health and your wholeness here and be loyal to self. Let's grab an angel wish. It's a good message for you, Aries. I really like it. And I feel like you're a very strong sign. We know this about you. And, you know, you do for others. And I feel like you feel like, yeah, I keep myself in the mix. And I am loyal to self and I do for self. But there's something big that you're not letting in. It's some sort of mystery. And you're being asked to really focus in on that now. And that this will take you to the next level. I do believe this type of work will take you to the next level. What seems impossible is possible, believe. And I think you very much live this way, and you know that this way of living has worked for you. Yeah, I definitely feel like you regularly feel like what's impossible you make possible and you believe, but there's something you're holding back here on regarding your truth because you think it's not going to be well received. But it does have to do with you're making it to the next level. You're embracing the next level. I like that phrasing better. You embrace the next level. You really embrace the true you here. Your soul has made many journeys. Listen to its wisdom. You're an old soul. Perhaps you've made many journeys. Listen to your own wisdom. Loyalty to self. Very key here. That's your message, Aries. I hope you like this message and I hope you like this channel. And if you do, please like, share, subscribe. It helps the channel to grow. Until next time, let's remember who we are and let's remember our self-worth. Thanks for joining me today.